The Weed of the Week brought to you by Show Me Shortline and the Richiger Flexigrain Storage System.
Affordable, flexible storage is here. Richiger R-Series bagger and unloader from Show Me Shortline. Maximize your profits with adaptable storage and management. Reduce storage costs and gain a competitive edge by selling at the right time. Visit us online at showmeshortline.com.
Well, Darren and I were debating about which weed we were going to talk about today. And there is one weed we've seen quite a bit of lately. I really hate to say it because we've seen it even on our own farm.
Well, it's right in the yards is where you see this one quite a bit. It's Blackseed Plantain, and identification of this weed is pretty easy. If you aren't familiar with Blackseed Plantain, I realize it's probably not the topic of discussion at the local coffee shop, but it is a big problem weed because it's a perennial. But how do you identify it?
Well, I get to throw out one of these fancy terms, acalescent.
There you go.
That basically means it's stemless. So there's just a rosette that you're going to see down close to the ground. It's not going to be this great big 6-foot tall weed or anything. It is acalescent. There's no main stem to it. You just see a whole bunch of leaves out right around ground level.
Well, the other thing about Blackseed Plantain, it only reproduces by seed. It doesn't have the rhizomes and everything else, so it seems like it's a pretty simple root when you pull it up. Just straight 2,4-D will get it, especially if you can get it in the fall and give it a good shot.
At a high rate, that's the whole key.
Give it a good strong shot.
Yep, out in crop ground, it's not that big of a problem because Roundup is pretty good on perennials. Just make sure you're using a high rate again. In corn, you could also use something like Distinct or Status. That's pretty good. Balance Pro down isn't too bad in corn. Soybeans, you don't have a lot of good options. Command was okay, but there isn't much Command sold anymore.
Yep, Bassa Grand Post is okay too, but in many cases it's Roundup Ready soybeans, and Roundup will do a nice job cleaning up our acalescent weed, Blackseed Plantain.
Well, that's it for our Weed of the Week, but stay tuned. Iron Talk is next.